Well, there's an exhibit in Ann Arbor that specializes in interactive exhibits aiming to help you and your family really channel your inner scientist. We're talking about the Ann Arbor Hands-On Museum. It is a great place. Joining us to share details is Kerry from LittleGuide Detroit. So glad to have you here with us this morning.
Good morning.
I guess a lot of folks will have to check and see if it's open today, right?
I know.
That's your idea.
I checked last night. As soon as the notice came out that school is closed, I did check. And so far it's open. I guess I should have checked again this morning, but I mean, there's just so many options that will be open today. Obviously, I sent this before we knew we were going to have a school off today.
I've been calling it a cold day, right? Not a snow day, a cold day. And I think a lot of parents are going to be scrambling, trying to figure out, okay, what do we do? Especially after, schools were closed yesterday, so lots of families coming off this long weekend and kind of figuring out, okay, what are we going to do today?
It's a lot. It's a lot. I know my group chat was going on. Who can do a play date? And we just posted on LittleGuide's Facebook page, and we have plenty of stories on LittleGuideDetroit.com about snow day activities, indoor and outdoor, if you're willing to brave. My kids went out to Pine Knob yesterday skiing, but if you want to go indoor, you can see Ann Arbor Hands-On Museum. Fantastic location. I'm embarrassed to say, but I went for the very first time. Of course, our team at LittleGuide has been several times, but I personally went out, took 3 of the kiddos out to the museum over holiday break.
Okay,
and
so recently.
We had an amazing time. I was blown away.
It is absolutely fantastic. I feel like when my children were younger, we practically lived there. Do they still have that ambulance set up?
Oh, yeah. We were on that.
They can spend like an hour on that just alone.
Oh, yeah. It's a real ambulance. But my oldest, he's a real scientist. I know you introed it with scientists. He loves it. They have that STEM room, that STEAM room.
Yes.
And really can get into the gadgets of how things work, watch the inner workings, and it's fantastic. And then, of course, here's the pro tip of the day. They end on, I don't know, my team says end in the water area, the H2O zone.
Oh, the water area
The
is
water
fantastic.
table area is fantastic. It's so fun. You will get wet, or I should say your kids are going to get wet.
Sure.
So the pro tip is bring extra clothes.
Great idea.
Now
they used to have the smocks there.
No.
Oh, they're
well,
gone.
I didn't see them.
Okay. All right.
And we were far beyond that. It was very busy, and I mean, it took about 0.2 seconds for my middle. It's just, and I should have known, and I know this pro tip, and I even forgot. But yes, it was my first time. Now that I've done it, and if you've been, so bring extra clothes. We hit it on the way out. My team says hit it on the way out. I'm like, should we hit it on the way in so that if you forget,
they can dry off.
If you forget,
that's not
clothes,
a bad idea.
Maybe hit it on the way in. They do have hand dryers, like the blowers. So I was the parent with my child under there, like
drying them
blowing.
Especially as cold as it is, right? That's the last thing you want to do is but what's great is that area is so massive with the water tables, and there are so many different stations.
Yeah.
So they can really get in there. I mean, they used to just love rolling up their sleeves and getting in there, and they would play there for hours. And like you said, it's educational.
Yes, and they have benches for the parents. So a lot of parents were just hanging out on the benches, which is great for us. And I mean, you have eyesight on the entire H2O zone. Yeah. So you can hang out while they're just in hog heaven.
Yeah, great spot for a cold day.
Yes.
Well, good luck with your kiddos today.
Thank you, you too.
All right, thanks, Kerry.